even if I make mistakes. Okay, so here we go. This is a long division problem because he is a binomial. So what do I multiply x by to get 2x squared? You would say 2x. See, and I can cross-check it. Now, multiply 2x times x, I get what? 2x squared. Is that the same as what I have? That means when I subtract, that 2x squared is going to drop out. And then 2x times minus 2, minus 4x. And then we subtract. Changes the signs. So the x squareds drop. And I get a 5x minus 9. What do I multiply x by to get 5x? A plus 5. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times minus 2 is minus 10. Then you do subtract, which changes the signs. The x's go, and you get a 1. So I can write my answer one of two ways. And some instructors force you to write it only this way. Another way I write the answer is this, because all it is a regular division. Is going to be 2x plus 5 with a remainder of 1. That works out too. Depends upon how I'm going to use it. Like I said, in college algebra, sometimes I'm only interested in the 2x plus 5. Sometimes I'm only interested in the 1. And I tell you, in calculus, sometimes I'm interested in it just written this way because I'm going to use it in a process. Depends how I'm going to use it. So either way for me would be fine because you're just doing a division. Now, this is a problem that even if I tried, I couldn't make up. Anytime the leading coefficient of my divisor is not 1, I can't make those problems up. Otherwise, I get nasty answers. So I usually look in the book to see if somebody, would you work one like that? I look to see if I can find one instead. So this says this is 3y minus 1. And I have to check to make sure all powers are accounted for. By the way, I didn't fix this. This should be a y, not an x. So this would be 6y cubed, and then there should be a y squared, should be in descending powers, plus 12y minus 5. What do I multiply 3y by to get 6y cubed? You'd say 2y squared, right? So 2y squared times 3y, 6y cubed. 2y squared times minus 1 minus 2y squared. And then what do? Subtract. This is 9y squared. Then you bring down plus 12y. See, what happens is that these coefficients here, when you come down, all have to be multiples of 3. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Because I'm going to ask myself the question, what do I multiply 3y by to get 9? But if it was, what do I multiply 3y by to get 8, I'm in trouble. Because it's not a multiple of 3. So what do I multiply 3y by to get 9y squared? And it's a plus. So this is 9y squared minus 3y times 1 minus 3y. Subtract. And the y squareds drop. And isn't that amazing? I get a 9y, bring down the minus 5. That's, who what?
15y.
Oh, did I copy it down?
Yeah, you're just doing the one you did before.
12 plus 3y.
You change the sign to
12 plus 3, just that.
Oh! I'm not paying attention. I'm glad somebody is. You guys are. I've got to watch out for you. I mean, after the grades on the first test, I need to watch out for you because you'll get me every time. What do I multiply 3y to get 15? Why? 5. Well, it's good to have a class that keeps you on your toes. So that's going to be a minus, oh, isn't it? I like that. Now we subtract. And both of these things go, and I have a remainder of 0. So answer is just that guy on top. Those are the ones that's the most cumbersome. If I've got something like this with, say, the x plus 4, where the leading coefficient is 1, tomorrow we'll have a way of doing that problem that'll be much cleaner, much quicker. It's when the leading coefficient, leading coefficient of the divisor isn't 1 that's going to adjust. I mean, you just grind that problem out. College algebra, quite a bit we work with this instead. What I notice here is what term is missing? X squared. I put in a placeholder of 0x squared because I'm going to need it. So this becomes an x plus 4 divided into, I have a cube, I need to put in a square, I have an x, I have a 4. So x cubed, x squared, x minus 4, everybody's accounted for, everybody's happy. So what do I multiply x by to get 2x cubed? You'd say 2x squared. So 2x cubed plus 2 times 4 is 8x squared. And then, of course, we subtract minus 8x squared plus 6x. And you see, that's why I had to put the placeholder in there, because I was going to have an x squared. What do I multiply x by to get minus 8x squared? Minus 8, right? X. So minus 8x times x, minus 8x squared, minus 8x times 4, minus 32x. Change the signs. X squareds drop. This is 38x. Bring down the 4. What do I multiply x by to get 38x? 38. So this would be 38x, and 38x times 4 is a number. And 12 and 3 is 15. 152. And then you subtract. This guy's gone, and you're left with a remainder of negative 156. Woohoo! That was painful.